Hi, it's Imogen Lamport from Inside Out Style coming to answer your colour and style questions. First one in my lucky dip today comes from Bianca, who says, I struggle with smart casual. How do I get the balance right? So if you think about style and clothing, so smart casual is a more relaxed style, but it's smart. So it can't just be all relaxed, it needs to have some smartness as well. So if we think about more dressed up clothing, we can think about them being, more structured, more formal, versus casual is more relaxed, more easygoing, more simple, more basic. So smart casual has elements of both of those. It's a bit like if you're cooking and you're adding something, say you're making a sandwich, for example. The bread is kind of boring on its own. We normally have to add something to it. So it's what's the filling, what's the interest, what's the detail to make it more interesting. So when we're thinking about smart and casual, if we think smart, we could add structure. So a jacket, so even something like a denim jacket can add a little bit more structure than, say, a cardigan. Unless the cardigan is potentially made of, say, Angora or cashmere is in a more dressy fabric. So it's what's that element of dressed up I'm bringing to my more casual outfit. And this is where we can think about dressing something up and dressing something down. So I can have a dress which may look more smart, and then I can add a denim jacket or a cardigan to it, which might make it a little bit more casual. So that's where we get those smart and the casual. So it is thinking about that if I just do purely casual, maybe there's no accessories, maybe it's very plain and boring, it's just bread, there's no exciting filling. And then, do I want to add, some spice or some interest or some detail like to my outfit? Do I want to add some edge to my smart casual? What is it that I want to add? So yeah, it's thinking about, well, how do I add a little bit of structure or a little bit more formality? So even with a pair of jeans, we can think about the more distressed a pair of jeans is, the more casual it becomes. So if we've got rips or tears or just a lot of distressing on them, they become more casual. So the more those jeans are uniform in colour, so thinking it's more like a dress pant, then whether it's a pair of white jeans or dark jeans, they become more formal because of that lack of distressing, which is in more casual, more worn out clothes. Because when we think about distressing in jeans, it's come, in the old days, it came from just wearing them and wearing them and wearing them and washing them and wearing them, and they kind of got worn down, versus now, of course, they go through some processes in the factory before you ever get them to get that pre-distressed look. So if it's just, so a more one solid colour jean is always more formal than a distressed pair of jeans. So it's thinking about how you're adding those pieces together. And it could be thinking about, a collar is always more formal. We think about a collar in our business wear. So even a collar or a blouse with your jeans rather than a t-shirt with your jeans is going to make it smarter. So it brings that smart casual in. So it is thinking about how do I put the smart with the casual rather than forgetting one of them. Because that's, I think, where people go wrong is they hear smart casual, but they still think casual, or they feel they go over the top formal and we've lost that piece of casual. So it's really thinking about how you put those two elements together and remembering that you have, it's just like in the kitchen when you're cooking, you have all the spices, you have the sweet, you have the sour, you have the savory, you have the bitter, you have all these different flavors you can add. And it's adding those flavors in to your outfit that's going to make them more interesting and also more authentic to you when those flavors express who you are.